Hey everyone, it's Ceree from The Spiritual View. I'm one of your co-hosts along with six other lovely ladies. We are so grateful that you're with us today. I'm going to call this Serendipity Sunday because with this Lionsgate portal over the last 3 or 4 days, the energies have just been amazing. And I don't know what you've experienced, but my experiences have been pretty wild. And we had a great Lions gate coverage on Thursday. And hopefully, if you have not looked at those, please do so. We've got meditations, we've got astrology information, we've got choga, chair yoga. We have all sorts of things. So look up the channel and look back for the Lionsgate activities, and you can chime in and give your feedback. Please like, subscribe, and share. We are just grateful that you are with us as part of this lovely community. All right, so on to Serendipity Sunday. So what's going on with the portal? And I'm connected very deeply to the Akashic Records, which are the records of the soul. And I do a lot of work one-on-one with clients, looking at the journey of the soul. Why did you come here in this lifetime? What are past lifetimes that have impacted this lifetime? What are you trying to master to learn that helps you be the highest version of you? How do we clear energies that may have existed in prior timelines that could be a block in this lifetime? So I had asked for the portal, for the wisdom keepers to give us a definition of what a portal was in connection with Lionsgate. So I went back in for messages for today, and they pulled me back to Thursday's message, which was around the Lionsgate portal. And one of the things that they had done was just to basically describe what a portal is and the power of this energy that we can tap into individually as well as collectively. And today is Sunday, August the 11th. So the portal energy is going through tomorrow, Monday the 12th. And so this is a second opportunity for all of us to connect to the Lionsgate energies before the portal closes. And so their guidance for Thursday was a simple meditation and to connect with the portal through a simple meditation, getting quiet, quietening your mind, and basically allowing to come through whatever would come through for you as you connect to the energy of the Lionsgate portal. And we challenged one another to actually do this exercise. And on our live on Friday, we had some good interchange about what people experienced. For me, I went into my normal meditation and I just sat very quietly. And I was somewhere off in what I call the void or in space. I went through some wormholes and I came out on the other side with some blue light beings. They had a blue outline around them. I think they're Pleiadian. And they didn't say anything to me. They just gave me a number of energetic keys, and they look like the old keys that you used in the old wooden doors in old-timey uh, periods. And I was supposed to bring back those keys. Now, okay, I came back through the portal and I have these energetic keys, but I don't know who they go to. Well, I did find out through one of our spiritual view crew, Dawn. She went into the portal and she saw locks. So we're trying to figure out, are my keys supposed to help her open the locks so that she can expand into the portal even further? But what they were making the point that it wasn't just for one person. This is all of us collectively having these experiences and bringing back this beautiful energy. There are light codes, there's energy, there are things coming in, symbols coming in that we are supposed to be bringing back and sharing with one another. So they asked if we could try it again before the portal closes to sit 10 minutes, time yourself 10 or 15 minutes, and envision that you are in the Lionsgate portal. Sit quietly and allow for whatever comes through to come through. So I went in a second time this morning and I went back to the same place that I was before. There were more light beings there versus just the two that I saw. But today they had a basket that looked like an old Egyptian ancient basket, and they were holding it. And they were putting all these keys that were the same keys like before, but there was a whole basket. I mean, and it was so big, I had to hold it with both of my arms. And they told me that I was supposed to bring it back and share it. And I'm not exactly sure who I'm supposed to share it with, but it has some sort of energy or key. So Dawn, I've got two keys for you. Hopefully it will unlock, but maybe there are more of us that are bringing this energy back to share with Mother Earth and to share within this community. And I would be fascinated to know, what are you experiencing or bringing back through? Are you seeing symbols? Are you seeing light codes? Are you feeling this energy coming through? Because the Lion's Gate energy is connecting us with the spiritual sun, which is Sirius, and a lot of energy of abundance. But there is so much information coming to us and through these portals that it would be really great to share within the community. So please type in the comments if you've actually had the chance to do this. What did you see? What did you experience? And did you bring anything back? Because the power of all of us is so much more important than the power of one of us. And so the more that we can amplify the gifts that we are bringing back through, we may not know exactly how they will unfold and be applied, but it's important for all of us to be together in this and to be one community of sharing. So I feel like there's something destined for those of you who are watching, and if you go into the portal and you bring something back in, it's meant to be shared either with a community, with the earth, and maybe just putting it out into the universe in loving heart energy. The one thing they also told me is we have an opportunity to continue to amplify our heart energy and to really connect with our hearts. As we do more of that, our vibrational frequency expands and amplifies, and that vibration of love and peace and harmony accelerates the momentum and the progression of all of us moving towards the new earth energies, the age of Aquarius. So I asked, was there any additional message they wanted to give? And they said, no, it was the same message as before, but they would like more of us to actually go back in and experience another 10 minutes to see what else we can pull back through. That was the message. And if you would not mind taking 10 minutes out of your day over the next day or so to do that, it would be lovely to get your feedback. So today I'm just going to pull some additional cards, some tarot, some oracle cards that basically talk about what do we need to be paying attention to at this time of the portal. The other comment they made about the portal is oftentimes we believe that it's only one time a year that we can access a portal, or only on certain times of the year. They said, no, we can access portals anytime we wish. And you go into that meditative state, you set your intentions, and you allow the energy just to flow to you. And don't resist it, but just allow for the allowing. And hopefully you will start connecting to other consciousness or levels of consciousness. You may go through experiences of going through wormholes, or where you see parallel timelines. The important thing is that we are now in the quantum field. We are no longer in linear time, which is a human concept. So I'm trying to wrap my head around the past, the present, and the future are all together in the quantum field. So whatever you heal in the present moment heals the past, heals the future. But we're supposed to be showing up in our energy in the here and now. We're not supposed to worry about tomorrow, and we're not supposed to dwell in the past. We're to show up and let the experience drive how we move forward. And I know that's kind of the opposite of what we've all been trained and we learned to do growing up, which is to make 3 to 5 year goals and plans, to make a business plan for 5 years, to have a life plan, and that everything was sequential. And they're saying in the quantum field, it is not like that. It is different. The concept of time is not linear. So we have to get out of our old belief systems and training about what this new energy coming to the planet and this being in the quantum field feels like. And you can't think about it. It's not something that you can stay in your head about. You really have to feel it through your heart. And I think all of us are learning. I'm learning because, I used to live in my head. I used to be in a corporate environment, and safety was being in your head, not feeling. Because if you felt anything and you were kind, kindness was equated with weakness. But that's not the way that the world is moving. The world is moving to feeling through the heart, trusting your intuition and your knowingness, and then you go to the head to think about it. It's a reverse. So the messages for today, I'm pulling some oracle cards, but again, if you would indulge me and just spend 10 minutes and see what you connect with in any gifts or energies or things that you're bringing back in, the community would love to know what you're experiencing, because the more that we do this and the more that we share, the stronger the energy is of love, of compassion, of gratitude, and of peace. All right, so I started first with an angel number, which is 0909. So you might see this over the coming week. Let me read this to you. It says, new beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter, a new adventure will unravel. So I think many of us are experiencing a lot of transition right now, closing old chapters, old cycles, letting go of old belief systems, some relationships that no longer resonate, things and patterns that don't serve us any longer. And we're ready to step into the new. So many of you are experiencing change, which is exactly where you should be. The second card I pulled was the Spirit Fox from the Angels and Ancestors decks. It says, trust your talents in changing times. So again, the theme of change. Stay alert as change is in the air. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. It says the energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all you need to survive this shift. You are being presented, and we all are, with opportunities to reach spaces that we've never encountered before. And this can make sometimes us feel on edge, but be open to the shifts that are occurring, because they are really the answers to your prayers. Call upon the Spirit Fox to help you to be seen for who you are, and to trust your talents in order to be the best version of you. So again, another theme of change, but also it's okay just to surrender and to allow it to come in, whatever happens. And that we have to have the confidence of the allowing. The last oracle card that I chose is from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and this is called Treasure Island. This is a card of abundance, and it's the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if out of nowhere. So this is to recognize your hard work and efforts, to be in alignment with your soul and the soul's journey, and the fact that you have done the hard work of looking at wounds, trauma, the shadow side, whatever it's been for you, you are in a position of receiving that manifestation of all the work that you have put forth. So it's a very positive message, but it also says we need to understand that most of us are going through massive change and transition, and to allow whatever comes in naturally and not to resist it is Spirit's message for all of us, in terms of remaining grounded, remaining secure in our beliefs, and to have hope and faith that what is coming is on the right path for us. I'm going to pull from the Mermaid Tarot deck some spirit messages as we look at the week ahead. And the portal. What's any last messages for the portal, the energy of what's happened over the last 3 or 4 days? And it's been very powerful energy for me. I had a very lucid dream about my twin that I have not spoken to in 5 years, come back through as if he were in the room. And the first card I got is a strength card. Guys, whatever's coming, whatever changes are afoot, whatever's coming through this portal, this energy, we have the strength, the resiliency to be strong, to be brave, to be courageous. So allow whatever's going to happen, happen. Embrace the darkness. Embrace what you can't see. Embrace the unknown, because it's going to unfold for us as it needs to. Second card out, Ace of Cups. Okay, baby. This might be an offer. Some of you may be giving or getting an offer of love, a new chapter. Because with change, with doors closing, the good part about that is there's always another door that wants to open. So this new door that may be opening could be about love for some of you, a new offer of love. Okay. And let's see what else Spirit has for us. All right. Next message, Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles oftentimes is when we're holding on too tightly. It can be to resources. It can be to an old life or an old pattern, old way of living. And so in order to welcome in this new cup of love, whether it's be focusing on self-love, which is actually the highest form of love there is, and we have the strength to do it, don't hold on too tightly. And I think that's the message of change. Allow for the allowing, and don't be afraid to surrender to the new. And that means sometimes getting really uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, but that's Spirit's message. Okay. And the last card is Seven of Swords. So make sure that we're not deceiving ourselves or yourself. Don't be in denial of what is your truth. Stand proud in your truth, and don't let others influence you or try to trick you into what is your truth as a soul, and why are you here, and what is important to you, and what do you value. And again, to allow for the allowing takes courage, because you're facing the unknown. There's a lot of change and opportunity. If you see 0909, nines, as you know, are about the completion of a cycle. So there's all sorts of stuff that may come in that suggest endings and beginnings. And what's interesting, the last card I drew, a message from Spirit, was the Tower. You may experience something coming out of left field. Spiritual, could be a new relationship. It could be something that you don't expect. But be open during the closing of this portal for whatever energies to come through. And it's okay not to have all the answers, and to know that we're all going through this transition. The last message they wanted to give me was one of collective consciousness. They were talking about, we as a community stand tall together, and it's not about one of us, it's about all of us. So the more that we can come together in the spirit of surrender, the spirit of understanding and embracing change, and change may come out of nowhere. So for many of us, we may get something out of left field. It could be an offer of love. We don't know. Don't hold on too tightly. Make sure that you're not in denial, but that you're standing tall in your truth, and you're not taking any bullshit from anyone else around you, and that you rely on your inner strength and courage that allows you to embrace the closing of old and the allowing of the new. But again, these are some very simple messages for all of us. And I think we're on this journey together. I feel we're on this journey together. I went to think. And sharing is caring. I know that sounds kind of silly, or it sounds elementary maybe for you, but sharing is caring, and that's how we become a larger community and we support one another. I think these are very strong messages. I think they will help you over the week ahead. Again, I hope you have time to go into the portal and get any last energies that want to come through, that want to be shared with our community. Again, we do Mondays and Fridays videos with you. We're doing a live in the morning at 10 a.m. This is Sunday the 11th, so this will be on the 12th. We do daily videos. Each of us take one day a week. We also do a monthly live that we will host later in the month. But again, wanted just to welcome everyone, if you're new to the channel, just to say how grateful we are. We stand tall as one community. We stand strong, brave, and we are resilient. So again, message of strength, protection, and also serendipity. I'm going to close today because the portal also gave me some really unusual things. And oftentimes I see patterns of things that are not supposed to be there. And it's like being a glitch in the matrix. So a couple days ago, after the 8-8, it was 8-9, I came across during the daytime 2 skunks that are nocturnal. They're not out during the day, crossed my path, which the spiritual meaning is all around setting boundaries and self-protection. I saw a nutcracker like that was in the middle of a yard that had never been there before, which is associated with Christmas. I actually this morning on a walk saw the inside of someone's house, a Christmas tree with lights on it. I mean, and here we are in August. But the weirdest thing, and this has happened to me multiple times, and I can only describe it as a glitch in the matrix. I was walking alongside the ocean, and there were some people coming towards me, more close to the road. So we're kind of coming towards one another. And this is very early, like 7 a.m. And it's cold, it's foggy. And I notice as I'm walking towards them, it's a couple with a child that's about 10 years old. But I always know when they're tourists because they don't have proper jackets or sweaters. And they were sleeveless. The woman had on a sleeveless shirt, and the boy and the dad had on short sleeve t-shirts. So I knew they're not around here. And I made a note to myself, they must be cold. So I continued walking on, and the road is, parallel to me. And as I kept going, about 2 or 3 minutes later, I see a black Suburban pull up on the side of the road. And out comes, and this is in front of me, not behind me where they were walking, because they had already gone this way. And so this is in front of me, to the right of me, and it is the same couple getting out with a little boy and same clothes. And it's almost like I see things before they're supposed to happen, or there's like a glitch somehow. And it's happened to me so many times before. I didn't know what it was when it happened for the first time about 5 years ago. So it's serendipitous energy that's going around. So I don't know what you are experiencing, but it's the beauty of this, the magic of the energy, the magic of this portal. I call it Serendipity Sunday. If any of you know what I just experienced, please reach out to me. But again, just be peaceful today, and we will see you tomorrow live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are so grateful for you. Sending much love and abundance. Okay. Happy Sunday.